As we know, next season, Chapter 5 Season 3 is going to be a post-apocalyptic theme, but what does the map look like based off of this first tease? Well, today, thanks to Epic Games, we have our first official look at this, on top of new developments pointing toward the mini-lab event that's going to be occurring with Pandora's box, and even an unexpected shocking return of the last reality. You heard that right, so stick around until the end to get all of that and more today. You won't want to miss a second. Stop, don't forget I'm an official Epic partner, so before you pick anything up from the shop, make sure to enter code FM1 inside there, being one of the shortest and easiest codes to enter, only 3 digits long. It would mean the world to me and my dog Charlie the charcoal pug now that we've got the brand new cutout, so that means another purchase had to be made. Last video I wanted to know the name of this, so here's a bunch of hearted comments on screen right now that got that right. Today, however, I want to know the name of this, so let me know down below in the comments, and if it gets hearted it could be showed on screen in the next video, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, as after all it only benefits you, with us gifting different subscribers every single day, with some proof for that recently on screen right now. Diving straight into it all, before we reveal about the Season 3 map changes that will be upcoming, of course right now we're less than 2 weeks away from Chapter 5 Season 3 releasing, stated on the Battle Pass also that hasn't changed. This season, Chapter 5 Season 2 goes through until May 24th, when downtime will be occurring for Chapter 5 Season 3, hopefully to release the same day. The reason I say hopefully is because Chapter 5 Season 2 Myths and Mortals was meant to release March 8th. We then had downtime extension after downtime extension, hence why it was literally a day late in the UK for me anyways, on March 9th. Before that, we do have a smaller update, however, as you can see, Hypex posted here on May 8th. Next week's update, May 14th, is now confirmed to be a minor update, so expect a 90% chance for no new skins and just a bug fixes update. Most of what's added, I'm guessing, is going to be decrypted mini-live event stuff like we saw Pandora's box brought onto the island last season, which is going to be further continued by something not only approaching the island from the water onto it in 16 stages, 14 in the water but 2 on the island, and with this mini-live event having confirmed files codenamed Supersport in the files, which apparently has 7 placeholders around Pandora's box, but you can't really see it that well in this image. This definitely means something else here is going to be going down, despite the Titan hand obviously being inactive since dropping the box and it actually opening and closing. This was all revealed thanks to the full character of the Titan, obviously that's upcoming as a skin being leaked in 29.30, that obviously we speculated initially to be this survey skin, and now here's the official look. And with Pandora's box being added as a back bling, you would think it's identical to the one in game, but this couldn't be further from the truth, and there's even more clues on it as to what's happening next. We are back on 1v1.lol, the craziest battle royale you're yet to experience, literally from one click in this video's description down below, and is free to play, specifically made for your mobile devices, so you can do this on the go. Not only do you need to try this today, as I know you like the game's aesthetics and what's on screen right now, but it comes hand in hand equipped with very smooth and slick building mechanics that you won't find elsewhere. Not to mention other gameplay enhancers that also can be upgraded, such as the champions coming each with their own unique abilities, and even our weapons can be customized or upgraded the more you enjoy grinding this game, which believe me, you are going to. My favourite right now is no other than Pyro, allowing us to create an explosion that ticks down with a blast radius, and anything caught within it, whether it's players or even builds, are completely decimated. Another useful one, however, for close combat is definitely Ryujin, allowing us to activate his ability, pulling enemies closer toward us so we can deal that damage in an unexpected surprise. Better yet, some of the biggest YouTubers you know have skins in game that you can get for free right now, such as Unspeakable, FaZe Rug, and Booger, which I think me and you can agree look incredibly cool, but you only have until May 15th, so make sure to start the grind now by clicking that link in this video's description down below, or via the App Store to download 1v1.lol for completely free, and who knows, I may see some of you in game using your favourite champions or with these unlocked skins. Getting back onto Pandora's box, these secret changes, as you guys need to know from Sheena, the leaked Pandora's box back bling has some strange scratches that the normal version doesn't have. Keep in mind, Pandora's box will very likely play a part in the upcoming Super Sport Mini Live event, and as you can see from these two images side by side blown up on screen, it definitely seems something's trying to get back inside the box or reopen it for whatever reason. As you guys know, the Titan hand initially came out of the ground at the end of Chapter 5 Season 1, dropped the box and dangled it on some chains that we needed to shoot at as a community in order to make it drop onto the ground and then open, and with Pandora's box being of course from Greek mythology, this made sense of the transition to this Greek mythology Myths and Mortals season, which instead of being called Myths and Mortals, it should be called Myths vs Mortals, as this ultimately is the battle at stake here. Honestly, right now it's giving me vibes back to Chapter 1 Season 9, which recently just turned over 5 years old, literally a matter of days ago, as there's not only said to be giant scratches on top of Pandora's box foreshadowed right here, but something approaching closely in the distance from the water like the polar peak monster. This was my favourite event, so I would love to see a Devourer 2.0. Everything about the build up to this event and it actually happening was perfect in my opinion. Either way, the rest of the files for this mini event will be added in the next update that's still labelled 29.40 and of course reveal everything, alongside maybe even a curveball thrown at us, as Fortnite recently have been teasing the last reality returning, or just aliens to Fortnite in general, by them posting this out of context image of Human Bill over on their official X or Twitter account. Not only that, but the other clues suggest from Hypex, Fortnite is teasing some alien related stuff for some reason. Human Bill, skin posted with no context we already mentioned, telescopes appear on the map last update, and unreleased alien graffiti rap coming next season. Next season is a Mad Max type theme, so it's a bit confusing to tease this. Firstly, these telescopes on the outskirts of the island are going to be basically pointing toward or lookout points for whatever is going to be approaching in all the stages that we previously leaked in placeholder form. And then this wrap happens to have different symbols from the official Last Reality logo actually on it itself, almost suggesting that the return of them is inevitable. Hopefully this means when we get to Chapter 2 OG at the end of this year before Chapter 6 starts, the Cradle will have more involvement with this event of the flip side reoccurring. Despite Chapter 5 Season 3 of course being on the testing servers for a while now, and even the update after that 30.10, as of May 10th Fortnite began playtesting the update after that 30.20, and according to the roadmap that update should bring Pirates of the Caribbean's collab and Lego Colombo update, which also may mean from looking at this right now what he was referring to in the tweet. With Colombos being introduced as wildlife in Fortnite Lego, maybe, just maybe, they return to Battle Royale finally after their abrupt vaulting in Chapter 3. As you can see before then too on the roadmap, we're not only expecting Fortnite Festival Season 4 with Metallica, but also Fall Guys to be integrated into the game fully, which apparently in Battle Royale there will be instances where we can turn into Fall Guys beans and play little mini games, and this will be a similar scenario to when we went inside the mothership in Chapter 2 Season 7 and of course played minigames in there before being then teleported back onto the Battle Royale island. Initially Epic revealed this in the recent State of Unreal livestream, but then it came out recently that this had been delayed until the summer update, which of course is around the time of 30.20 anyways. Either way, with the Star Wars collab in full effect and us waiting on one final smaller update, we're only realistically waiting for a mini live event to occur now, setting up next season and making sense of the map changes that will be occurring, which we already have a few to show. But first, with us knowing Season 3 of each chapter gets leaked every single year, Chapter 3 Season 3 vibing on 4chan the Battle Pass right here, and then Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds, the official key art. On the roadmap this year we have a concept version of the key art, so it's not entirely accurate, of Chapter 5 Season 3, and despite us breaking down these different 4 skins and what they could be, a different variant of Peely on top of this structure right here, this one being this character off the Fortnite surveys and a Sergeant Winter looking character. The overall vibe of this suggests a desert or post-apocalyptic like area being added as a POI, which the train actually goes through, as you can also see, and these are some extra things according to Sam Leaks spotted in the potential Season 3 key art concept leak. Steam trains, a new flag item, desert biome, new guitar item, new Peely skin on the right, which we're hoping with the release of the summer update happening in Season 3 of every chapter over, the summer period, is finally like Paradise Meowscles being a buff summer variant last chapter, a buff variant of Peely that the community have been wanting, and makes sense now more than ever with him being a forefront of the storyline, not only in Chapter 5 Season 1 going missing and rescue, but the main storyteller this season, the Oracle, has stated in some of her voice lines previously that he is the linchpin holding together all of reality as we know, being the most important character maybe in the storyline. With us knowing now we're going to be seeing a more deserted or just desert POI or biome in Chapter 5 Season 3 upon it launching, maybe the result of the Myths versus the Mortals battling it out that we see in the Season 3 trailer. As you can see, Spush FNBR posted possible change in the map for next season. Fortnite has sent out a survey asking what the HUD looks like, and it has a colour similar to the Season 3 theme, nothing confirmed but very probable. And as you can see, we can see the train icon what seems to be going through the dried up lake area of the centre point of the island, which would make sense again backing up this official artwork, making it a steam train now instead of the current design we have, with Pandora's box set to open as teased on the Stygian Temptation loading screen that we'll be able to earn for free, with the description "It's impossible to look away." Not only will these glowing stages, as you can see around the box, be added in the next coming days or for this final smaller update, but with the reopening of Pandora's box, as apparently the only thing that remained inside upon it initially being opened was Hope, and we do have a character called Hope at a forefront of the storyline with Vengeance Jones. Despite these both being shown looking at the box, seemingly unable to look away in this loading screen, does that then mean when this box opens once again it's more devastating for all of the river canals on the island, especially with the Stygian infected water now surrounding it, actually drying all of them up? Maybe not all of them, as we still need to make way for the Pirates of the Caribbean collaboration, which we speculate Jack Sparrow from to be the secret or collab skin upcoming next season, like we saw Korra this season, and then the Avatar events start later on. As it states on the roadmap, this is starting around July, the Pirates of the Caribbean collaboration. This of course fits this same trait of the secret skin being from something and then the event starting after. After all, this has been teased since Chapter 3 Season 3, adding this small boat right here resembling the one that he actually stepped off of just in time onto the dock in the very first movie. So maybe maybe like we got the yacht in Chapter 5 Season 1 until Midas actually came this season and then disappeared after it. We get another boat in the water on the outskirts of the island, but a pirate ship this time like the one we saw at Lazy Lagoon in Chapter 1. And if this is the case fitting the pirate theme next season, it wouldn't surprise me, as there's been 2 huge collabs this season, Avatar going straight into Star Wars, that we see One Piece. This actually got confirmed as a collab coming to the game in February on the 11th, as you can see from Sheena's post right here, alongside so many other collaborations that everybody seemed to stop talking about. So now the only question that remains is, would you rather see for a limited time event having a mini pass Pirates of the Caribbean or One Piece once it maybe does arrive, both next season one after the other? Drop a like if you love the sound of that or learn anything new, and subscribe with all notifications turned on so you don't miss any future uploads. Of course, don't forget to download 1v1.lol before you leave today's video, being the first link in this video's description down below or on the App Store. I'm also an Epic partner, so make sure you don't forget to enter code FM1 inside the shop now or the next time you log on before you pick up the very next thing you purchase. In terms of other videos though, click either of these 2 YouTubes recommended you on screen. It's a good suggestion whilst you wait for the very next upload I do publish on the channel.